When designing your character as a first-time player, it can be really intimidating figuring out something as simple as character race. In this video, we're going to break down the Dungeons & Dragons races and how to pick the character that's right for you. Stick around. First up on the list of various races in the world of Dungeons & Dragons, wandering rocky terrains and dwelling deep underground, we have the Dwarf. These are resilient and hardy folk with a deep history and, of course, averaging about 4.5 feet tall. They get a bonus to their constitution, and depending on the type of dwarf, you will also gain a bonus to your wisdom or your strength. There are two subclasses in the player's handbook, the Hill Dwarf and the Mountain Dwarf. Because dwarves can live to be well over 400 years old, this creates great opportunities for rich backstories with a dwarf who's seen their fair share of the world compared to most characters. From the ethereal plane of the Feywild, a place of magic and wonder, all the way to the dripping and twisting caverns in the hearts of the world, we have the Elf. Living hundreds of years with memories that span multiple lifetimes, elves can be some of the most complex characters as they have seen the world around them change. Oftentimes, they are the mature adults of the world compared to the younger races. The great thing about elves is that they have a very rich history going back thousands of years. With so much lore, it's only natural that they span 3 subraces, each with their own perks. The 3 subraces are High Elf, Wood Elf, and Dark Elf or Drow. High Elves are descendants of the original race of elves from the Feywild, and as such are a proud race with deep roots. The Wood Elves feel a deeper connection to the earth around them, and because of this they are often found in deep forests where they feel most at home. The Drow revere Lolth, the Spider Queen, and for this, they were banished to the depths of the Underdark, deep in the caverns of the ground. Because of this, as a note, Drow are sensitive to light, which can have ramifications depending on the DM's rules. Regardless of which subclass, you'll get a boost to your dexterity thanks to the nimble genes of the elves. Beyond that, High Elves get a boost to their intelligence, Wood Elves to their wisdom, and Drow to their charisma. Elves are absolutely one of my favorite races because of how versatile and rich they can be. Third on our list, from the rolling hills of the simple countryside, most living far away from any sort of adventure, we have the noble Halfling. Halflings are small creatures, averaging about 3 feet tall. They seek lives on the open road with the horizon as their guide, or simple lives in peace and solitude. They come in 2 varieties, the Stout and the Lightfoot. Both receive a +2 bonus to dexterity, but the difference lies in the charismatic Lightfoot or the stronger Stout. Both are small and nimble, which makes them great rogues or rangers, but that won't stop halflings from being clerics or paladins either. At number 4, from the great sprawling metropolis cities or the most dangerous slums in the world, we have the ever-adapting humans. There is no one type of human because, similar to our own world, the race of humans is full of rich and beautifully diverse ethnicities in all shapes and colors. Overall, these different ethnicities are just flavor and don't change the character stats, but humans are easily the most adaptable of the races as they get a +1 bonus to all stats across the board. If your DM allows, there is the variant human option, which allows you to take a feat in exchange for some of the bonuses, but more on that in another video. If you are a first-time player who wants a character that feels more relatable until you get into the role-playing, humans might be the best choice for you. Ancient and powerful, with a natural gift for the arcane and spectacular, the number 5 spot goes to the Dragonborn. The wonderful thing about Dragonborn is the variety. They come in 10 colors, 1 for each of the chromatic dragons and 1 for each of the metallic. Each of the colors has their own elemental specialty based on their colors. All Dragonborn get a bonus to both strength and charisma. Add to that the fact that they get a special breath weapon based on the element of your choice, and you have yourself a pretty badass character already. Tinkering late into the hours in their small homes or fetching gems deep in the hills, up next are Gnomes. These curious and tiny creatures stand a little over 3 feet tall and carry an inquisitive enthusiasm into all aspects of their lives. But don't let their size fool you. They are adept at pretty much anything they set their mind to and can live upwards of 500 years, making them some of the wisest of all creatures. Born stuck between 2 worlds, never belonging to the human world and looked down upon by their fellow elves, up next is Half-Elves. Half-elf characters can be complex given their complicated heritage, and make great loner characters like rangers and rogues as they find it hard to fit in with normal society. They have the advantage of a great boost to their stats thanks to their human lineage and access to Fey knowledge from their elf side. If you're looking for a great character, the half-elf is definitely a great choice. Similar to half-elves, half-orcs are unaccepted by their larger brethren orcs, and struggle in a human world that fears them for their size but are too small to belong among their own kind. This means that half-orcs find it hard to fit in, as most society finds them either terrifying or look at them as criminals. Though they are not inherently evil, within a society that doesn't accept them, very few rise above these standards. Whether your half-orc is living amongst other orcs or hidden in a city, they struggle to gain the acceptance of the world around them. Their human lineage makes them incredibly adaptable to any class, but are definitely well built enough for some of the more athletically demanding classes as well. From the fiery pits of hell, a bloodline tainted with dark magic and infernal legacies that can stretch eons. Last on the list of races is the Tiefling. Tieflings are created when a human's bloodline is somehow tainted by an infernal bloodline, usually in the way of a family member ages past, entering into a contract with the devil. Because of their appearance, Tieflings find it hard to be trusted and are even feared by most, as they can easily appear to be a devil straight from the nine hells. But this also comes along with some added perks, such as some innate spellcasting abilities like Darkness, Hellish Rebuke, and even Thaumaturgy, as well as some resistances to fire. So if you're looking for something edgy and fierce, the Tiefling might just be right for you. For a more in-depth look at each of the races and sub-races, you can check out this table here, or you can find it on page 12 of the Player's Handbook. We hope you found this video useful and made it easier for you to decide on what race is the right one for your character. Let us know in the comments, which race do you always gravitate to? Everyone has one, so write in the comments. For me, it's always the Tiefling. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, feed your Displacer Beasts, and we'll see you next time, adventurers.